Hello, my friend. I'm really happy you're here today. This video will help you improve your listening and reading skills in English. At the same time, it will give you motivation to keep going, even when things get hard. You're about to hear a story about courage, patience, and the power of never giving up. So relax, listen carefully, and let this story inspire you to keep learning, keep believing, and never stop growing. The Boy Who Never Gave Up. Chapter 1. The Beginning. He was just a boy from a small village. No internet, no good schools, only fields, mountains, and an old radio. Sometimes that radio caught strange voices. Voices speaking a language he couldn't understand. English. At first, it was just noise. Fast, confusing, beautiful noise. In his school, no one spoke English. The teacher tried, but even she struggled. The boy often failed his tests. His classmates laughed. "Why bother?" they said. "No one here will ever need English." But inside, he felt something. A quiet whisper, "Maybe I can." He didn't know why. He just knew he had to try. Chapter 2. The First Step. One evening, he found an old phone. It was his father's. The screen was cracked. The battery barely worked. But it could play music. He searched for English songs. He didn't understand a single word. Yet every night he listened. He wrote down the sounds. He repeated them softly. He whispered them before sleep. Sometimes he looked in the mirror and said, "My name is," again and again. His friends laughed. His teacher told him, "Focus on more important things." But he didn't stop. He made a promise. "One day, I will speak this language, even if it takes me years." That promise changed everything. Chapter 3. The Struggle. The journey was hard, really hard. He studied from old notebooks. He watched videos that took hours to load. He made mistakes. Hundreds of them. He said she instead of he. Do instead of does. Every time he felt small. But instead of quitting, he smiled. He said, "Okay, that was wrong, but tomorrow it'll be better." Some nights he wanted to cry. He wanted to give up. But he remembered his promise. He remembered that small voice inside. Maybe I can. And so he continued. Every morning before sunrise, new words. Every evening, one English video. Even if he understood only one sentence. Step by step, word by word. Slowly, things began to change. He could understand a few phrases, then sentences, then stories. The world started to open up, like a window that had always been closed. Chapter 4. The Moment. Years passed. He moved to the city to study. One day, a foreigner got lost near his university. Everyone walked by, not knowing what to do. The boy, now older, but still shy, took a breath and said, "Can I help you?" The tourist smiled. "Yes, please. I'm looking for the train station. They talked, not perfectly. He made mistakes. His accent was heavy, but he did it. He communicated. When the man left, he said, "Your English is really good, my friend." And in that moment, the boy realized something. It wasn't about English. It was about not giving up. About believing when no one else did. He looked up at the sky and smiled. He finally understood that quiet voice inside. Chapter 5. The Lesson. Now he tells his story, not to brag, but to remind others, no dream is too far. He says, you don't need perfect tools. You need persistence. You don't need to be smart. You need to be stubborn. You don't need to speak perfectly. You just need to keep speaking. Because learning, any language, any dream, isn't about talent. It's about patience. It's about standing up one more time after every failure. He knows now, every mistake was a lesson. Every no was a step toward yes. Every laugh only made him stronger. And when people ask, how did you do it? He smiles and says softly, I just never gave up. Because the truth is simple. The one who never gives up can never lose. So if you ever feel small, if people tell you that you can't, remember the boy from the village, the one who had nothing but tried anyway. Be that boy. Be the one who keeps going, because one day you'll look back and realize you did the impossible. Thank you so much for watching this video. If this story inspired you, watch it again. Read the subtitles. Listen one more time. If you want more stories like this, motivational and helpful for learning English, make sure to subscribe. Keep learning, keep believing, and remember, the one who never gives up can never lose.